you know, as a from a blues standpoint, with the Wave of Stones, I loved it. I loved the riffing in there. I loved every bit of it. The vocals, it was very, very strong. The guitar playing, incredible. So
Thanks, man.
that was that always going to be that, because that set like a right away, you know, a good, this energy. I was like, oh, okay, cool. The first thing my wife says, ooh, I like this guy, is right out right right
It's
from the
funny
start.
because it's
So
yeah. I wrote that with there like that style of hard blues rock, like almost borderline Zeppelin-y rock, is not typically what I do. But I needed a vehicle like that to tell the story that I was trying to tell. So I wrote the song. I wrote, you know, the basic structure of it, the chords, and most of the lyrics. And then I got together with a guitar player in Toronto named Dan McKinnon, who's known for this kind of heavy riffage. And I said, Dan,
oh yeah,
I need your help. And
yeah.
for me, I always put my ego at the door. I'm more interested in what the end product's going to be than saying, oh, who wrote what or who wrote that. So I'm like, I need to get here. Can you help me get there? I don't care what you put in, or if I'm only doing 30% or you're, I mean, at the end of the day, it all averages out for co-writes. You're roughly splitting it, right? But Dan came up with that riff, and I want to make sure he gets credit for that. And then with the production, we took it into, we said, let's make this really heavy. And that's where we started having more fun with the sounds and the psychedelia and all that kind of stuff. But story-wise, it's that represents sort of the ground zero of an event in my life that happened. And it was a certain breakup that happened. And a lot of things changed from that moment in my life so it's kind of like it's the angry moment. And we're all allowed to feel anger.
Yeah.
So it's
Waves of Stone. I mean, that's like you're moving solid mass. So
yeah,
it's got to have some power. Waves of Stone. But then,
yeah.
you know, you drop down and there's so much dynamic. You had some wonderful dynamic. There was even a period, I mean, in there it's very it came across, it was almost Floydish in a sense. You know, it had
Oh,
that melodicness. I really enjoyed it quite a bit.